Welcome back to the channel, and today I got for you 8 new Kizer knives. Yeah, you heard me right, 8 new Kizer knives. Let's get started. First, you have the Kizer Assassin. This is the original one that they came out with, the linen micarta, and I think it's still my favorite of the Assassins. I like its bigger brother to the Cozy, but now they have a, it's like a textured carbon fiber overlay over G10. And this one's in 154 cm, same as that one. This one has their beautiful stone wash finish, my favorite finish of theirs. And this one has a satin finish, I'm guessing to go with the carbon fiber. And you have the deep carry pocket clip that's not inset into the frame, but it is reversible. See, did they? No, this one didn't either. Still same great knife. The blade shape's highly versatile. 154 cm. Kizer does a really good job with it. The button lock action, nice and smooth, nice and snappy. Yeah. Nice. I don't think any of these are available yet. If I do find that out before I post this, I'll put it on the screen. But I will have links to whatever is available, and if it's not available, I'll have a pre-order link or something like that if I can find one. So that's the first one. First premium drop bear that I received was this, forgot the fat carbon. This one is, I'm not the biggest fan of green, but it's okay. The blade on this one is they're black washed, which that's probably my second favorite finish of Kizer's. They do such a good job. So much rather the black wash over their flat black coated blades. This one's in 20 CV. Well, they have a new one. This one is in dark matter fat carbon. I don't know which one. It's got purples, greens. It's like, from the light, this light, it looks like it's like majority green with some purples in there. I'm definitely not a fan of the dark matter. It's like muted colors. If I'm going to get colors in my carbon fiber, I like it to be like this. I think this looks the best. Now, you know, I get it. Some people don't like the flashiness of this type, but I'm not even really a carbon fiber fan. But yeah, this one right here, instead of the 20 CV, this one's in S35. I don't know if there's other variations with dark matter. I'm not sure. This is just the one that they sent me. Yeah, the drop bear is still one of my favorite Kizer models, like overall. So another excellent one, the newest Kizer drop bear. I want to get one of those super expensive drop bears with the vintage Westinghouse micarta on it. Yeah, one day, maybe Santa Claus will bring it to me for Christmas. So this is the Kizer Sparrow of Blackbird blades. I like this knife a lot, and I think it's a underrated knife. It was comfortable. 154 cm with the black wash finish. It's just a good overall EDC knife. We have a brand new one, and this time it's the titanium version. Well, lefties, they didn't leave you out on this one. They did their hidden clip plate on this side, and they send you extra titanium pocket clip that's for the left-handed carry. That's pretty dope. Now, this is the first Kizer that I've gotten that has this type of dark blasted finish on it. Most of their blasted titanium is a bead blasted finish. It's like a light gray. This is that more Sabenza type finish. If you're a textures guy, this one will probably drive you nuts because it has that chalky feeling. I know Karenese will hate this knife because of that texture. I'm pretty sure it's her that can't stand this type of feeling. This one is S35 VN. The action's already good out of box. And I'm almost positive it'll break in a bunch. One cool thing is this is a bigger knife. I know some people said this one was a little too small for them. You go pivot to pivot real quick so you can see. It's a decent bit bigger. If you go butt to butt, it looks like it's close to an inch longer than the Vanguard version. And it looks like these have, yep, they got that beautiful stone wash on it. I hate seeing that. I don't know if it's come across on the thing, but you see that? You can see the polish line right there above the apex of that edge. And that is where, after they do their sharpening, they do a what it looks like to be a power strop, which means it's either on a buffer or a leather wheel that's spinning really fast. And if they're not hitting the angle perfect, you get that polish above the stonewash like you see there. It's pretty evident on this one. Hopefully they're not all like this, but I mean, I'm sure they're not, because I'm sure they're doing these that part by hand. But I still love that stonewash finish. Good jimping. This one is a excellent EDC size, and I like it a lot. And this is the Kizer Original XL with the titanium frag pattern with the frag titanium pocket clip. I love the look of the titanium scales on this. And this one's in S35, I think. Yeah, S35. But I know they had some issues with these button locks on the titanium ones for some reason. It's got a pretty weak, break on it, and it just needs a stronger spring to it. They also did the aluminum one. This one has a perfectly dialed spring on it. Yeah, love it. This one's still just ridiculously lightweight because there's no liners in there, and they skeletonized both materials. That one's like 3.5 ounces. This one's closer to 3 ounces. My Micarta one's probably my favorite out of the bunch, but I was kind of bummed out about this one. But now they have another titanium one. This one's called their Snowflake XL, and it's basically like a cracked ice finish, but it looks like instead of just doing like a polished finish, then the cracked ice finish, it looks like they're doing a blasted finish and then doing it. It's a finish I used to do on tie a good bit. I like the look of it, and I will say this is definitely interesting looking, and I can imagine, and I think they had some that had anodization over it, and it probably looks way better with the anodization, because without it, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like splotchy looking, and that's just the nature of the beast with this finish, especially with the blasted finish. Now this side's a little bit cleaner, and I tried wiping it down. I thought it might have been oil on it, but it's not. It's just, the way this finish is done, that's common. But the action on this thing is remarkable. Better than the aluminum, which was great. This one has a strong, but not too strong break on it. Love it. We got some new models that I definitely thought were interesting. This next one is a very streamlined model. It's called the KUH, K-U-H. I don't like this at all. I'll probably grind that off eventually because it's part of this liner. Deep carry, reversible pocket clip, black linen micarta. And I'm guessing they're using the Boston Trek lock or whatever, allowing to be able to use all three methods. So you got the regular flipper, you got this beautiful spear point blade, 154 cm steel. It's not going to be super slicey because the grind only comes up a little ways, and it doesn't feel like they have a hollow. I could be wrong there. The action is so smooth. Let's see. Can I can do the reach around. This is never a good idea, but the backside is really good, and the thumb flick is really good on this one. This one's just a very minimal, no frills knife, kind of like the bag glider. So that's a new one. So this is the new Kizer Dogfish, and I think they have a Civivi Dogfish by Gafco. I'm not sure. You have aluminum scales that are like a charcoal gray, it looks like. And check that out. That is the filler tab for the pocket clip on this side. You have a mill tie pocket clip. Very cool. This regular action's great, and I love this harpoon blade shape. 154 cm steel. I really hope they do a premium version of this one as well. Now I will say it's going to take me a little while to get used to these ergos, because you have a spot right here to choke up, and that's probably where I'll stay. But you got to be careful with the button on that, because I can squeeze that down. I don't think I could depress it, but depending on how far you come this way, I try to avoid that. You could choke back, but there's not a lot of handle if you choke back. This milling in the aluminum is nice and grippy, and they have skeletonized. They have inset, looks like stainless steel liners in there. I'll check it better during the review. Feels like it's decently ground. This one also has the backside flipper, front flipper, and blade hole. That works great. Let's see, can I do the... Yeah, I can do the front flip on this one. This one definitely not broken in yet. Yeah, this one's very nice looking. You can slow roll it. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Now we got some cool fixed blades. We got another one coming from Dirk Pinkerton. This one is the more premium variable Wharncliffe with 154 cm and the carbon fiber instead of the micarta. And yeah, I'll tell you what, I ended up liking this way more than I thought. I didn't start testing this one, but the cheaper D2 version, yeah, I like it a good bit. And I'm about to do some testing with this one. Now we have a more nastier looking self-defense blade. This one is the variable claw. This one's wicked. 154 cm on this one as well. I'm glad they went straight there instead of doing D2, but I know that's going to raise the price a little bit. You have contoured linen micarta, black linen micarta, and the sheath, just say it almost looks like a Graham Razel sheath. It allows you to put it in whatever way, you know, whatever side you want to carry it on. I did notice that on this way for me, it sits a little bit tighter. There you go. It's not the easiest sheath to use unless I'm doing something wrong. But you could see whenever it comes in, it's pretty much going to be touching the back side of that. So that one's interesting. I'm gonna try to do some EDC stuff with this. I don't know how much I'll be able to do. And this I'm excited about. This is a big fixed, not big, but a big fixed blade. Nice kayak sheath. It is a little thin though, and they got this rotating belt attachment. But look at this beauty. That thing is stunning. You have that reinforced tip up there, high flat grind, D2 steel, and this one is the Metaproptizol. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a steroid. Yeah, this one's awesome. Fullers on both sides. Look at that long row of jimping. You got beautiful green canvas micarta with a black liner. And this is kind of interesting. You got a pommel on this side. Check that out. And the only way, because this is a separate piece, you can see it right here. These are separate. And the only way I could think there, I was like, how in the world did they attach those pieces? I'm guessing that there's probably a channel underneath this micarta and it probably screws down on both sides if I had to take a guess. But this thing is not super heavy, so it could be a good camp knife, belt knife. I do wish the handle was a little bit thicker. It would fill out the hand a little bit better. Now it is wide, so that's nice. But I'm not a huge fan of finger grooves like this because it forces you in a certain grip. For the most part. Now these are nice and rounded, so it's not uncomfortable if you're sitting on top of them. But yeah, definitely this is probably my favorite bigger fixed blade that they've released. This thing is awesome. So that's all the new Kizers. Let me know which knife you would like to see a review on first. Probably going to be one of the newer Kizers. Probably this one. This is my favorite of the two new ones. And then, yeah, I like this a lot. The Sparrow. What do y'all think about the new Drop Bear? And what are y'all thoughts on the carbon fiber G10 laminate? I'm just not a big fan of that. So let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Please leave them down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I'll see y'all on the next one.